And now for the Evergreen Division. The second team all-conference, Craig Weidman, Montesano. Jared Yates, Toledo. Jordan Davis, Whitlock. Jason King, Toledo. Scott Eichenrod, Rainier. The co-coaches of the year, Scott Krazoyan, Toledo. And Sean Dillon from Tenino. And now for your first team in Evergreen Division. Mark Hinton, Tenino. Trent Atkins, Onalaska. Danny Pauley, Tenino. John Goldsmith, Tenino. Talon Racknall, Toledo. And your most valuable player, Ryan Botan. Congratulations to all our award winners, and let's have a great championship game.
All right, for starting lineup for tonight, Jason King for Toledo, 5'10" senior. He's kind of a spark plug out there, high energy guy for the Toledo Indians. He's the guy that brings it, very, very tough competitor out there on the floor too. Ryan Botan, we know all about him, 44 points, 1 point shy of setting a 1A District 4 tournament playoff record. In his opening game, 44 of his team's 66 points, I think it was, just absolutely went off. Ryan Botan. Nice compliment to him is a 6-foot junior talent, Rocco. Again, good ability inside out, good ball control too for Talon Rocco. Tony Zamorano, a 6'1" junior, is also another starter. And you've got Jared Yates, 6'2" junior, rounding out the starting five for Toledo. For Tenino, for Conklin is the first starter, a 5'11" junior for the Tenino Beavers. And in a game against Onalaska late in the season, he helped propel Tenino to a win with 12 points in the fourth quarter. He's a guy you've got to keep track of defensively, roaming the outside. He can hurt you. Mark Hedden, what can you say about Mark Hedden? An inside-out player at only 6'2". Don't tell him he's only 6'2". He plays more like he's about 6'5", 6'6". Mixes it up in the middle with the best stuff, gets the boards.
Great leaping ability.
Yeah, he has great timing on the ball, too. Sean Goldsmith, a 6'1" senior for Tenino. Again, he's another key player for the Beavers. Travis Neer, a 6'1" junior, another starter. And then Danny Colley, 6'1" senior. Between Colley, Goldsmith, and Neer, those are guys that'll really block up the middle, so it'll be interesting to see how much success Botan can have down low. Those long arms, especially of Colley and Goldsmith, tend to really alter the inside play.
Well, tonight, Johnny, you're going to find on both teams, Tenino and Toledo, great ball handling ability by both teams. It's going to be a very up-tempo game. They're going to be pressing each other. They're going to be running the fast break. They have great offense and two great coaches in Toledo and Tenino. So the tip-off is just about ready to start. This is going to be a dandy ball game. The championship, first and second place, great seating positions to go into next week's tournament in Yakima.
All right, both teams are out on the floor and ready to do battle here in this championship game. The ball tipped and controlled by Tenino in the back court.
Great ball pressure at midcourt already by Toledo.
Tenino brings it up, moving from right to left. Hedden has it on the right elbow. Jump shot from 15. Missed it. Yates volleys the ball right to himself. Jared Yates for Toledo comes down with the rebound. Now Yates with it on the left side. Botan hover on the right wing. They get it to him. He drives, kicks out top. Handling the ball now, Rocco. King with it. Twirls the dribble, brings it out top to Yates. Left corner, this is Rocco on the wing. Skip pass all the way over to Vota. Open for three. Off the iron. Missed that shot. Yates chases down the weak side. Rebound on the baseline. Toledo still has it. In front court now. King up, fakes his man. In the key. He's got to get out of there. Cannot.
Puts a diamond press against Tenino.
Full court press, as you mentioned. Employed by Toledo. They now back off a bit as Conklin will bring it up. Holds up a fist. Sparks out the play as he comes across the timeline. Now on the left elbow, fade away by Colley. Got his first bucket up and in. The turnaround from the 6'1 senior is good.
Colley is only 6'1", but we talked about he plays much bigger. Great leaping ability, turning around in the paint.
Zamorano misses the pass, but great hustle by Jared Yates to save it just before it went across the timeline. Flipped it back over his head to Jason King. Toledo maintains possession. An excellent hustle by Jared Yates. Up top, King on the left. Left block now. This is Vota. Steps around the baseline. Missed the shot. Ball volley. Colley tips it right to Goldsmith for Tenino. They're on the run. Ahead-to-head and lays it up and in. No. Take it away. Shuffle to feet. Lost the handle on the ball just a little bit.
Well, it was a great pass into him, a three-quarter court pass, but as he caught it, the ball kind of shuffled away from him and his feet slipped.
We're just 2 minutes into the game. No, you haven't missed anything. It was started, slated for an 8 o'clock start. Got started very late as Jason King to the glass on the left block and ties it up at 2. Now, Conklin brings it across the timeline for Tenino. Left wing, over here to Near. Near out top to Goldsmith. Rocco steals it away. Second turnover now by Tenino. 2 straight in their last 2 possessions. Yates thinks about the 3, launches it. Goldsmith is after it. Conklin saves it back in bounds, but not before he was stepped out.
Johnny, both teams playing just great man-to-man help defense.
King with it. Baseline right for Toledo. Gets it into Yates. Out of both sides. He's isoed on the upper right. Zamorano now. And on the left. Up top to King with the dribble. Works around out of the right wing. He picks it up. Lob pass into Vota. Vota gives and goes right back to King, who rolls to the right elbow. Jump shot is good.
Vota gets the ball at the low block. He's doubled up. Kicked it back out to King for that free open shot.
Nice work between Vota and King there. King didn't stand there and wait for Ryan to take the shot. Instead moved to the spot, received the pass, and got it up and in. Tenino now trailing 4-2. They have the ball in front court. Conklin with it. Left wing, Goldsmith, lob pass inside to Hedden and a blocking foul. Wow.
That's a tough call.
That's a tough call. Inbound baseline left. Tenino comes into Goldsmith off of his hand. Might have been poked away. No, he lost it.
And again, great defense by the Toledo Indians. Now Tenino will put on a half-court press.
Looks like there might have been Rocco's in the area. And knocked it away for Toledo. Indians have the ball in front court. Off the dribble, King, the long 3. He missed it, but chases it down. On the baseline, trying to get it ahead to a teammate. Comes right back to King. Conklin had a chance at it for Tenino. Couldn't maintain possession. Now Vota loses it momentarily, gets it back, elevates, hangs, shot from 12, missed it. Rebound to Goldsmith. Up Tenino. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. The chant of defense for the Toledo faithful to my left. Tenino folks are across the right. Now in front court, Colley loses the ball. Zamorano with a pick. Ahead to Rocco's for Toledo. 4th turnover of the game already for Tenino. They look a little bit tight. Trying to do maybe a little too much. King with it up top from the free throw line. Oh! Got it! Probably going to see a timeout here. Nope, not going to go to it. Sean Dillon is going to let the players work out of it. Trailing 6-2, Tenino is. In front court, Colley almost pulled the foot and traveled. But instead, Conklin maintains possession. In front court, over on the left, King steals it away. The overplay by Jason King, then Conklin gets it back. The 5th turnover of Tenino, Conklin gets it right back. Second one against Toledo. An action happened right in front of the Toledo bench. Not exactly sure what happened. Down low, Mark Hedden lays it up and in. Hedden with his first bucket of the night makes it a 6-4 score. Toledo with the lead. Early offense, Yates! sweeps to the bucket and lays it in.
I tell you, that was great body control by Jared Yates on the left low block.
What a play by Jared Yates. You mentioned terrific body control, didn't give up on it, got in deep. And then we got a violation, a foul away from the ball. It's baseline left, it comes in, shot is on the way, no good. Missed it, missed it, but Tenino maintains possession on the weak side rebound. Goldsmith with it now on the right wing and a 3-second violation. I believe, no, we got a foul. Foul against Tenino's Danny Cawley, maybe a moving stick.
That'll be his first personal. You're going to find the substitution pattern much more frequent tonight.
Get up top, Yates. Boy, had to snare that one with the right hand. Stuck that big mid out there, caught the pass. Now passes over on the left wing, but Lacos missed it on the baseline. Tenino comes down to the rebound. Conklin, he's in backcourt, gets triple team, but there to help him out is Goldsmith. Now ahead to Cawley. Cawley pulls up, early offense, missed it. Rebound, the putback is erased by Vota.
Vota said, not in my house, a nice swat. Checking back in is King for Toledo.
That was Lance Worth with that shot. Let's get those two introduced. Lance, this is Ryan. Ryan, Lance. Tenino maintains possession, baseline right. Up top, McLarty now in the game for Tenino. He's standing holding the ball between the rings. Comes up top to head. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Colley, out of Conklin, left elbow, drives, has two players on him, hands off to Mark Hedden, drives the baseline, missed the shot. There for the rebound was a Tenino player, and that was Worth, couldn't come down with it. Toledo ball. Broncos now brings it into front court for Toledo. Minute and a half left in the first quarter, 8-4. Toledo enjoying a 4-point lead over Tenino. Vota drives the left side, two defenders go down, no call. Skips it across the Yates, open for the three, in and out. Conklin comes down to the rebound, and then a foul going to be called the other way. Again, there's that press, Bob, and backcourt by Toledo.
That diamond press, that's a tough one to beat, and they didn't beat it.
Vota, and one, count the bucket as he steals it away from Danny Cawley right at the bucket. Hits it and has one coming. What a play by Ryan Vota.
Now the Vota back at the line.
For the and one, missed it off the iron. Rebound comes down to Worth for Tenino. What's the best way you can beat that diamond press?
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to be a dribble through that. You want to pass.
All right, so got to keep the ball moving. Tenino now in the front court. Cawley with it, right wing. This is Worth on the baseline. Tipped it across to Conklin. Thought about the three instead, drives in, puts it up on the run, and one coming. Conklin. What a drive. Great first step to his left. Put the ball up with his right hand, protecting the ball away from the other defender, and the one from behind got him with the foul.
That's great body control by Conklin, as you talked about, and picking up that personal foul will be David Wallace. Pete Bogman in for Tenino, one of the subs.
That trims the lead in half to 10-7 now for Toledo. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. King with it out top. Low block. Bounced it down low to Wallace. Wallace fires it back out to Yates. No shot clock here in boys high school basketball. The only, I'll say this one time, the only organized level of high school above basketball that does not use a shot clock. Blame that one, team. 19 seconds to go. Clock still running. Left in the first. King dribbling the ball between the rings, holding for the last shot.
Now, there's no close guarding. If the defender is within 6 feet, then there's a count on. But since he wasn't, he can hold the ball.
Shot, a game clock down to 5. Left side, this is Yates. Shakes and bakes the Vota. He'll have to put it up. It's blocked at the end of the first quarter. Goldsmith got a hand on it. We start the second quarter of action. 10-7. Toledo with the lead over Tenino. And Toledo with possession.
Tenino in a zone defense now.
Schottmer's going too. I think he spotted that and barked out a different set of instructions from our left. From the bench to the left. Rocco's receives him now. Bounces on the left to Gates. Up top to King. Starts to drive. Maintains the dribble. The thing I really like about Jason King for Toledo, Bob, is the fact that he give up the dribble very easily. Maintains it. That obviously keeps his options alive.
Well, he is a great court leader, and he reads the defense so well, and he's the one setting things up right now. Jared Yates is the baseline runner. They're going from side to side. They want to distort the zone as much as possible, and Tenino is running a 3-2 zone.
Yeah, they're doing a good job as Tenino so far. As you mentioned, rotating nicely. It has to be quick. Has to be decisive. Yates now on the left. He will pop from three. From the left corner, missed it. Ball volleyed and controlled by Tenino. Travis Neer tipped it right to himself for the Beavers. They trail by 3, now come into front court. Low block, this is Hedden. Goes baseline, yep.
Hedden did a nice job, but I tell you, defensively, Talon Rocco did
Perfect
an outstanding
position.
job, taking the baseline away and was straight up and down, so didn't create a foul.
A lot of times, too, with that, Bob, it's positioning even before the player receives the ball. You've got to be there in order to steal it off. Talon Rocco, the junior for Toledo, sealed it off on the baseline, caused the turnover for Tenino. They're 6th in the game. Now Toledo in front court. 6:22 to go in the second quarter. Again, that zone being applied by Tenino defensively. Rocco's with it on the left elbow, way out behind the arc. Now King on the left wing. Up top to Rocco. King is open on the left. Instead goes left elbow to Zamorano. Now King for 3. Got it!
Now, that's one way to break his zone, is either penetrate and dish or shoot from the outside.
Zamorano got it on the left elbow. I thought he was going to drive. Might have drawn a defender's bit of attention and then bounced over to King, open for the 3. Tenino now trailing by 6. Left block. Hedden flips the defense, goes right by Vota, and I don't know who else was there. Maybe Zamorano laid it up and in.
I tell you, Hedden did a nice job. Again, body control, putting that ball off the backboard into the bucket.
5.5 left here in the first half. Boys 1A District Championship game from WF West Gymnasium. I'm Johnny Day. He's Bob Down. Down low on the left block. That's Vota. Shot checked right back in his face. Somehow he volleys it to a teammate. Zamorano comes with it as Vota went to his back, had to volley it, because if he catches it, that might have been an up and down. Good head play, heads up play there as King slides to the grass for Toledo.
Jason King, 5'10", playing 6'3", doing a nice job offensively, attacking the board.
11 of his team's 15 points in this first half. Jason King bringing the A game for Toledo. Now Hedden, fade away from 10, left it a bit short. Vota soars in for the rebound for Toledo.
You know, Vota doesn't get a whole lot of credit for defense. He's usually the offensive guy, but he had a great block out of the nice rebound for Toledo.
4.5 left in the first half. 6 points to lead for Toledo, looking to extend it. Over Tenino. Vota drives, goes right, goes left, misses the shot. Goldsmith with the rebound. That's a great matchup between Goldsmith and Vota. Those two about the same athletically in their ability. Tenino has the rebound and into front court. Conklin now patrolling the right wing. Now to Goldsmith, back to Conklin. Up fake, King goes past him, tries to skip it down on the left block. So Conklin will have a seat for the Beavers. They will maintain possession underneath their own hoop, baseline left. This is Hedden with it, needs to get it in, brings it way up top. Barely stolen away by Conklin. Then Conklin travels with the ball as he tried to put the brakes on. Give credit to Jared Yates.
Absolutely. Jared Yates defensively closed out, and the offensive flow was gone.
And Conklin tried to put the brakes on, couldn't. Commits the 7th team turnover for Tenino in this first half. 15-9, the advantage for Toledo. Zamorano now has it in front court on the right wing. Right corner, King dribbles out to the top. Hands off to Vota. Right elbow. Catch, shoot, missed it. Conklin comes down to the rebound now for Tenino. Ahead to Goldsmith. He'll slow it up. Tries to force it inside to Hedden, stolen away. King has it on a 3-on-1. Passes off to Vota. Vota with the finger roll. Left it short. Goldsmith stood his ground.
Vota's getting the shots, but just not falling so far.
Hedden on the baseline. Fake baseline. It goes back towards the key and lays it up and in. What a play by Mark Hedden. He knocks the timeout by Toledo. They will have possession and the lead. 15-11. The lead by 4 over Tenino. Boys 1A. District Championship game. King blast to the glass. Gets The ball stripped from behind, but going to be a foul in the act.
Johnny, we talked about King being the offensive leader with a point guard. He recognized that Tenino had switched from a zone to man-to-man, and then absolutely drove the bucket, creating the foul. He's at the line.
Come on, buddy.
All right. King hits the first free throw. You aren't getting those voice problems like I got, are you?
No, I just suck on water constantly.
King misses the free throw, but chases it down for Toledo. He gets the rebound back. Bullet pass, the skip pass. Down low to Zamorano, who got tied up. Quick hands to Travis Neer to get in the middle of it for Tenino. Possession in all favors the Beavers. Zamorano now with a pick. In front court, the 9th turnover for Tenino. Right near the timeline. Go time, front court. 5-point advantage for Toledo. They have the ball. Out top, King with it. Looking for Votai. Posted up on the right block. Instead goes left wing. Rockos for three.
Oh, Talon Rockos for the baseline.
Three-ball corner pocket. Talon Rockos. His first bucket of the night is a big one, and another turnover.
Back to back, Johnny. The diamond press being implemented by Toledo.
Again, these two teams split during the regular season in a couple of close games, ended up tied at the end of the season, and a coin flip gave the quote league championship to Tenino for the Evergreen League. But here it's district championship time, and a lot on the line for when it comes to going to state. You mentioned in the pregame, Bob.
Well, that coin flip basically was proceeding into district.
Exactly. And Colley intercepts it. King going to be called for a foul.
And King picks up his second personal foul.
Yeah, that's a tough way to pick it up. But you got to call something as in front court. Conklin commits the 11th turnover of the half, Bob, for
and
Tenino.
Conklin has that traveling because of the defensive persuasion by King, doing a nice job.
In front court, Rocco's the long three again, missed it. Conklin has the long rebound for Tenino. Rather, it's McGlarty comes down with it. Boy,
Toledo has changed their diamond press tactics twice.
now left block, on the block, coming up quickly. Rocco's right up in the mug. Rocco's picks up his first personal. On the inbound, Colley lays it up and in for Tenino.
And again, we talked about Colley, Johnny, in the right place at the right time. A nice soft touch off the glass.
Now Tenino has an opportunity here. They're only down by 6, under a minute to go in the half. With 11 turnovers in the first half, they should be down by 16. So they got to feel pretty fortunate that they're only down by 6. And see if they can get something here. On the glass, though, on the run, Jared Yates says, not at this point. Plays it up and in.
Jared Yates is kind of an unsung hero. He had the ball in the right baseline, didn't like the angle, dribbled to get a good position, and bounces off the glass.
Now Tenino has it in front court. Colley glances up at the clock, 23 seconds on it. Left in the first half. Toledo leading by 8. The district championship game from WF West Gymnasium. Now heading with it out top. Over on the right, this is Colley with 10 seconds on the game clock. Drives hard, 3 defenders there.
Player control foul.
Wow!
Out of bounds to Toledo.
8.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. If you're Tenino, you're down by 8. You don't want to be down by 10. I know it doesn't sound like much, only 2 more points, but it's a double-digit deficit.
Tenino putting on some token full court pressure.
Hand off to Yates. Yates comes across the timeline with 6. Spins away from one defender to the right elbow. Rocco's for 3 with 2 seconds. Got it! So you're not down by 10, you're down by 11.
A big tray by Talon Rockos. The ball, and they're going to start off with a great man-to-man press, but King will not be bothered by it.
Toledo brings it into front court now, going from right to left in their white home uniform with crimson trim. Down low on the left block, Votai puts the shot up the rim and crawls out. Boy, that night he hit 44. Everything was dropping. Doesn't happen that way every night, does it, Coach?
Well, that's one of those once-in-a-lifetime things, you know. And Votai has great body control, but when you've got great defense like Tenino's playing, it's a little bit harder.
Hedden missed the shot the other way, hopped in and out, and then in front court, Tenino's Goldsmith steals it away. So now a turnover, fourth one of the game only against Toledo. No scoring taking place here in the second half yet. We're 45 seconds into the third quarter. And Tenino with the ball, working the perimeter. Goldsmith hopping out for the pass on the left wing is near, drives to the bucket, lays it up.
Oh.
Offensive foul.
Tenino is in a flex offensive. And when the gap was there, the drive was on, and they picked up the first offensive foul.
All right, so Vota induces the offensive player control foul on Travis Neal for Tenino. That's as good as a turnover. Up top now, Toledo with it. Yates, right side, out of Vota. I call it a turnover, but you can't fault the effort. It was definitely there.
Actually, it's better than a turnover because you get a foul out of it as well.
Yeah, that's true. Jason King now with it. The zigzag dribble spins on the left elbow, passes down low on the block. So both tipped off glass up and in.
Give the assist to King.
What a move by King. Spinning at the elbow. Found his teammate Ryan Vota on the block. Lays it up and in. Now Toledo doubling up Tenino, 26-13. Tenino hearing it from the Toledo fans to our left.
Johnny, this is where Tenino's going to have to show great patience offensively. They can't just fire up any old shot. They've got to have that good clean shot because every time that they miss, Toledo has been capitalizing.
Now Colley with it. Jump pass down low on the baseline to Hedden through traffic. Travels with the ball.
And you know, Tenino doesn't like that call, but that's not a bad call because the offensive flow, it was a 2-foot stop and the fall.
One and the other. It's like it or lump it.
The call's not going to be changed.
That's right. Vota, blast to the glass. Missed the shot. Fouled in the act.
And that's going to be number 3 on Danny Colley, I believe.
If it's on Colley, that's 4 on him.
4. Oh, big foul.
Yeah, 5:32 to go in the third, and Danny Colley get comfortable over there on the chairs. Going to be sitting there probably until maybe even 6 minutes left in the fourth. I don't know if you even bring him in at the start of the fourth.
Well, that's going to be tough. Here's the thing. You've got a choice. You could bring him in and let him foul out, or does the game get so far away that to bring him in doesn't
really
make a difference
depends
anyway?
on where the game is at. And Vota for Toledo hits the pair of free throws, now makes it 28-13. As a 4-0 run employed by Toledo here at the start of the third quarter extends the lead from 11 to 15.
Back to the diamond press, almost a 10-second count.
In front court, Hedden plays through the contact, muscles it up and misses it, but he's fouled in the act.
Mark Hedden, the 6'2" post, a very strong, athletic young man. Hits the first one.
So Hedden, the 6'2" senior, had 6 points in the first half to lead Tenino. Now with his 7th, attempting his 8th point here. Got it.
Good shooter.
5:14 and the clock rolling left in the third. 28-15, a 13-point advantage now for Toledo. Indians bring it into front court. Left block, Vota asking for the ball, gets it, gets doubled. Yates rolls without the ball, puts it up in traffic. He's bodied and fouled, a late whistle. But the right call as Yates got decked to the floor. Third team foul against Tenino.
That was a big foul, too.
That is. When you get that deep, you've got to try to draw contact. And even if you don't hit the bucket, again, you're forcing the other team's team. They got to foul you.
And Sean Dillon, the head coach of Tenino, pleading his case with one of the officials, but
the one that made the call. And Yates hits both free throws for Toledo. They are now doubling up Tenino at 30-15. In front court, Conklin blasts to the glass, goes around Yates defensively, missed the shot. Sherrod, I think, may have altered the shot because of his positioning. Conklin had to release the ball and take a little wider angle than he would have liked. Toledo has the rebound now in front court, a foul away from the ball. King going to be called for a foul. But something right in front of that official next to the Toledo bench. 4.5 to go in the third. 30-15. Toledo leads Tenino. This district championship game. Tenino with a whole lot of hay to get going. And Goldsmith chips away at it, hitting a 3 from the left corner. Sean Dillon calls timeout for Tenino. Toledo, after the inbound, has possession. Good dinner.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh, did I forget to invite you? Up top, Botaw has it. Yates gets pushed to the floor, no whistle. As Goldsmith fought through the screen, now inside, got a foul against Yates and taking a shot to the chop. Checking his teeth right now is Lance Worth.
Uh-oh, we got a technical.
Yeah, we do. I think that's maybe an intentional foul, or I didn't see the arms go across.
No, but it will go to us. Yes.
Gotcha. Now, something happened to the clock, and the team fouls are now back to 0. And that was not the case.
They'll have to...
They're going to have to help us out here with the team fouls in a moment. Tenino will get possession. So after a hard foul was called, well, who was the foul against?
Well,
it still shows King up there. It wasn't against King. I think it was Yates.
Yeah, I believe it was.
So we'll try to sort it out here in just as soon as we can. Tenino with the ball, trailing by 11 now, looking to take advantage. Left block, head, goes around Botaw, hits off glass, up and in. Mark Hedden with 5 points here in the third quarter. Trims the lead now down to 9. A 9-point advantage now for Toledo.
Talking to Sam Bakatic, and he said, yeah, it was a T was on Yates for an elbow.
All right, so it's the technical plus a personal foul. In the right corner, Zamorano gets boxed in there on the sideline, and a foul going to go against Tenino.
Now Mark Hedden's got 2, Colley's got 4. Tenino's got to watch themselves. They don't want to get into deep foul trouble.
The guy they need to get into the act offensively is Goldsmith. He's got Botaw defensively. He's got that duty right now. Toledo has the ball in front court. Right wing, Rocco's with it. Out top, King shakes and bakes. Goes to the right elbow, pulls up. Now to Zamorano, rotates the ball left corner, Botaw. Botaw starts to drive, puts on the brakes, kicks off to King. King drives in, loses the handle. Ball goes to the deck, Hedden's after it. Still a scramble, ball loose. Zamorano goes out of bounds. No! Should be Tenino ball. Okay, pointed the wrong way.
Right,
got the right call.
Direction.
Right call, wrong direction. Because Zamorano was laying on the baseline with the ball. The official just pointed the wrong way.
Jump ball called at the possession.
No, I thought he was out on the baseline. He pointed to the baseline. He was laying on the baseline when he touched the ball.
Yeah, it was the kid from Toledo that had the ball. Yeah,
it wasn't a jump. Oh. Well, either way, Tenino gets the ball.
Tenino's got it.
Conklin has it on the left wing, driving the baseline, down low, trying to get it to McLarty, but interrupting the pass. Looks like Rocco and Wallace comes in to Head, brings it out top to Conklin. Now on the left, Worth for 3, off the iron, no good. Rocco sealed off the defenders there and gets the rebound in back court. And then wisely, as he got boxed in there, bounces it off of a Tenino player. Toledo will reset on the inbound.
As you mentioned, Rocco's used his head to bounce the ball off the foot. New game here.
Now, this isn't soccer. He didn't use his head. That's a figurative speech.
How about his smart?
Left block down. Botaw challenges Goldsmith. Goldsmith commits the foul in the act of shooting.
And Goldsmith picks up his first personal foul.
For Toledo, Ryan Botaw at the free throw line, clangs off the first free throw. Broadcast of playoff basketball on KMNC Country, brought to you by Riker Steak and Fencing, where cedar fencing is their specialty on Tangus Road in Toledo, sending their support to all the area teams. Second free throw by Botaw, rims out again. Left it short. Goldsmith has the rebound for Tenino.
Garrett Yates checking back in for Toledo.
Still a 9-point game for Toledo. Tenino trying to kick and fight, claw their way back into this game. Trailed by as many as 15 in this quarter. In fact, a 6-0 run has gotten them within 9. Minute 36 to go in the third. Driving the baseline, Hedden lays it up and in, went around the defense. It looked like Yates tried to steal him off. Hedden has seen that play already tonight.
Again, Hedden with great body control, driving that baseline, having to back up and kiss it off the glass.
Hey, you look at Mark Hedden, 6'2", but he got little feet. That really paid off right there in the baseline. Get those size 10s down there. Goldsmith swats the shot away. Yeah, the foul was not on the shot rejection by Goldsmith, who absolutely spiked it to the floor. The foul was on Mark Hedden on the body, his third personal.
Now, Toledo, normally a very good foul shooting team, have missed 3 straight foul shots.
King with 12 in the first half now notches his first point here in the second half as he splits the pair, hits the back end, and makes it now a 31-23 8-point lead for Toledo. In front court, scrambling for the loose ball on the baseline, and Hedden going to be called for the foul.
Tell you, Jared Yates doing a great job defensively, defecting the ball, and Hedden picks up number 4.
Ouch.
That's Hedden
brutal.
with 4. Colley with 4. Tenino is in foul trouble with a minute to go in the third quarter, Johnny.
And going to shoot free throws the other way is David Wallace of Toledo. Free throw off the mark, no good. Tenino has the rebound. Worth passes off to Conklin now. Conklin will bring it into front court. Jacob picks it up. Now over to Goldsmith on the left wing. They need him offensively. Does Tenino. Misses the 3 by Tenino head coach Sean Dillon. His team down by 8. Now Hedden will come out. I was just going to say, leaving Hedden in for the final 48 seconds. Can't pick up that 5th foul here.
Scott Verzoin was trying to set up a play to go right at him offensively.
Goldsmith with the ball now out top for Tenino on the inbound play. Left wing, Conklin. Conklin drives. Jump shot on the run from 12. Missed it. King will have to come out. And Zamorano is back in for Toledo. 8 points to lead for Toledo. Tenino has it, baseline right. Possession, Conklin, tentative from the outside. Won't take the 3. Goldsmith will. Left it short, wide right. Might have grazed the iron, but it falls out of bounds. Almost stolen in backcourt. Worth got in the way of that pass as I got in the way of you describing it.
Well, the thing that Toledo does not want to do, or anybody, don't throw the ball to anybody not coming to you.
Timeout called on the floor by Toledo as Zamorano could not get the ball in. So a heads-up play by Tony, and he calls the TO. 28.5 seconds left in the third. We'll take a quick break. 31-23, Toledo over Tenino. Back after this, 104.3 FM. After the timeout by Toledo, 22 seconds left in the third. They have the ball and the lead, 31-23. Vota with it, out top. Goldsmith on him defensively. Great matchup between these two. Both about the same size. Vota starts to drive in now with 9 seconds. Skips the pass down on the left block. Missed it. Vota after it. Goldsmith tries to save it off of Vota. Coming up with it is Rocco's. It'll count if it goes as the third quarter expires. Misses the shot from 16. Third quarter is in the books. Fourth quarter coming your way next. Fourth quarter just underway. Tenino with possession. They throw it away. Vota scallops to the glass and lays it up and in.
A half-court trap put on by Toledo. Deflection. Vota gets it. Goes half-court and picks up the big 2 points.
That extends the lead back to 10 now for Toledo. Mark Hedden with 4 personal fouls. Playing tough from the right elbow. Rolls in and hits the shot.
Hedden is a good bruiser.
Into front court now comes Toledo, leading by 8. Boys 1A District 4 championship game. First place on the line. Both teams already know they're going to state, but as you mentioned, Bob, this is bragging rights and that first place seed for state. In front court, Vota misses the shot off glass. Goldsmith has the rebound, and then Vota reaches in, commits a silly foul. 7 minutes to go in the game, 33-25. Blast to the glass by Colley at the cup. Left it short. What a glide by Danny Colley of Tenino. Found the crease in the defense, couldn't finish. Toledo has the rebound, again allowing only 1 shot for Tenino. On the offensive end. Left corner now, Wallace with it. Out top. Now they skip it over to Yates. Yates picks up the dribble, waits for Vota to come to it. Ryan has it, 6.5 to go. Look for Toledo here maybe to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Slow things down. In front court now, Yates. Colley collide, no foul. And the turnover against Toledo, only their 5th in the game. I was mentioning during the timeout, Bob, that Tenino had really settled down in the second half. They had 13 turnovers in the first half, only 1 in the third quarter, but then they start the fourth quarter with another turnover.
Yeah.
Tenino trailing by 8. Conklin with it now in front court for the Beavers. Left elbow, Colley from the free throw line, elevates, missed the shot, heading after it, wrestles it away from Yates, and lays it up and in, and 1. Unbelievable! took it right away from Yates, lays it up and in. The and one is good. Mark's head exploding here in the second half.
Now Tenino in a full court press.
Has 12 in the second half, 18 in the game, Bob, for Mark's head.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Trying to do it pretty much all himself for Tenino, playing with 4 personal fouls. Now Votan, the right corner for Toledo. In front court, Wallace, bounce pass over to Yates. Up top to Votan. They lead by 5. There's Toledo with 5.5 to go in the game. Now Rocco's thought about the 3, but quickly McLarty comes out, gets a hand in his face. Rocco's now with a dribble, picks it up. Allen fires it out top, near the timeline to Zamorano. Up top to Rocco's again, right corner, Votan, catch, shoot, twirls it in and out. Zamorano with the rebound, missed the shot, tied up.
Oh!
There's the jump ball.
There's a jump ball called.
Tough call. Goes against Toledo, but they do maintain possession and the lead. 5 minutes to go. Rocco's travels with the ball. Second turnover on Rocco's in the last minute.
Rocco's was trying to do a little move at the baseline, got doubled up, and got called for the travel.
Too much stake, not enough stake to Talon Rocco. That time for Toledo, but great ball control by the Toledo team. Only their 6th turnover of the game compared to 15 for Tenino. And under 5 minutes to go in the game. Colley clearing out some space. Drives in, kicks it out top to Conklin, saves it at the timeline, steps on it.
Yeah.
And that caused the over and back turnover, number 16 in the game for Tenino.
Now, Johnny, 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. A little bit of change of strategy for Toledo.
Slows things up a bit. Look for that open shot if it's there. They get it to the right block. The boat dog gets doubled. Kicks out to Zamorano. Zamorano hands off to Rocco, who has to fend off Conklin. And again, no whistle there for either way. A lot of contact. That's all right. Let the guys play. King between the rings now. Over the left. Almost intercepted. Pass goes through to Rocco's though. Boy, Toledo gets dangerous with those passes right now around the perimeter. Fires it inside. Bosa. Jump shot from 6. Missed it. Goldsmith steals him off for the rebound for Tenino. John Goldsmith needs to get into the mix offensively for Tenino. Looks for him to spot up in a wing. Colley now has it outside the head. Goldsmith is on the right, outside the wing. Shot from 15, missed it. And Rocco's looked like it was right up in his mug. Hits the deck on the contact, no whistle.
John Dillon from Tenino, the head coach, not real happy with that.
King and front for Toledo hits the shot. Jason King extends the lead now to 7. It's like a football score, 35-28. 3:15 to go in the game. From WFS Gymnasium, the boys 1A District 4 championship game between Toledo and Tenino. And away from the ball, we got a foul against Toledo. The 1 plus the penalty, first one is good.
Hey,
Gotta hit these free throws.
Yeah, this is a must for Tenino. They've got to get back into this thing. Colley, one of the better shooters. He averages 13 points a game.
Missed the second. Rocco's has the rebound. Head has to pull in the arms and avoid committing his 5th personal foul. 3 minutes to go in regulation. 35-29. Toledo with a 6-point advantage. You mentioned Tenino getting back into it. They're not out of it yet, but Zamorano, terrific pass from Jason King. Plays it up and in.
Tenino making a little mistake on the drive, an inside-out help, and Zamorano was wide open for the layup.
Now an 8-point advantage for Toledo. Playing very cool and calm basketball tonight. Good ball control. Only 6 turnovers in the entire game. 2.5 left in regulation. Colley drives the baseline. Throws it away. Votan picks it off. Ahead to Rocco. Gallops to the glass. Challenges the defender. Gets fouled in the act. Misses the shot. Callan will go to the line to shoot 2. Rocco saw the defender coming. Braced for the impact. Tried to play through it. Didn't hit the shot. But has 2 free throws coming. The first one is short. 2:20 remaining in regulation here from WFS High School Gymnasium. The boys 1A District 4 championship game. Talon Rocco's second free throw after the timeout. Inbound. Colley has the rebound for Tenino. I'm Johnny Day along with Bob Dow on 104.3 FM, KMNT Country, and live online on the web at KMNT.com. Three-point shot is up and good for Travis Neer. Which Tenino has been so close here in this fourth quarter to getting those skip passes, those cross-court passes. There again, a hand just about got it. King has it on the right sideline. And now there's another pass intercepted almost. Coming up with his gate. Ball gets knocked around a lot. Now on the baseline, the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Conklin at Tenino. Toledo will maintain. They've been either a little bit careless with their passes, and Tenino is just anticipating better.
Well, a lot of anticipation going on there.
No guesswork, too. Bosa has it baseline right, kicks it in to Yates. 1:45 to go in regulation. 5-point lead for Toledo. And as you mentioned, Bob, they don't have to score. They can just pass the ball around. Get halfway across court, the other side to Bosa. Gets it to Yates, then travels with the ball. Yes.
Yep. Now remember, Colley's got 4.
Colley and Hedden both on the floor for Tenino with 4 personal fouls. Boy, Hedden has played most of his second half with those 4. Playing tough, both of them are. It's district championship time. You man up out here. Colley has it on the right. Picks up the dribble, skips it over to Conklin. Minute 19 left in the game. 5-point lead for Toledo. Left block to Goldsmith. Over to Neer for 3. Hit a moment ago, missed it. Hedden with the rebound. The putback. Off glass. No good. Colley there for the rebound. Cannot control it. Got a foul, I believe, away from the ball before the ball is inbound by Tenino. Maybe even than that. Sends Mark Hedden to the free throw line for Mark, 1 plus the penalty.
Yeah, Mark Hedden's on the line. Coming back in is Mark McCarty and Brandon Rash for Tenino.
And I think that's his first look tonight. Brandon Rash in the game. Minute 9 to go in the contest. Mark Hedden, 1 plus the penalty. First one. No! Thrown out. Rash had a chance at it. Couldn't secure the leather. Bosa poked it away. Actually, Rash lost it off his hand. Toledo will get possession.
Full court pressure by Tenino.
That free throw just crawled off the iron and rolled out. Now with a minute to go, Hedden picks up Bosa. Cannot commit his 5th foul. Jason King with it now on the left for Toledo. They lead by 5. 54 seconds to go in the game. King now to Bosa. We got a player down for Tenino. Conklin may have got a finger in the eye, so the player will stay out there. Left baseline now. Yates down low to Bosa. Goes reverse. Misses the shot. It's swirled out. Mark Hedden somehow avoided his 5th foul. And then in front court, a timeout by Tenino with 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, boys. No regrets. Let's go.
Toledo leading Tenino 37-32. Conklin chases it down in backcourt. Signals in the play. Now brings it into front court. Hands off. Colley over to King. King almost picked it away. Wasn't even looking at the pass. Over to Conklin. Left baseline from 12. Misses the shot. Yates has the rebound. He's fouled in backcourt. Mark Hedden will pick up foul number 5. Tito. The Indian crowd to my left.
Get the rebound, Ryan.
At a high rate of simmer, we'll call it right now. Boiling point, very close. Free throw by Yates is good. Hits it.
Lance Worth and Jacob Conklin checking back in for Tenino.
6-point lead now.
Now this is the big one, Johnny. The 7-pointer.
The horse is not in the barn yet.
The door is now shut.
Good. Now the last thing you got to do is stick the pin in the door while the horse is still in the barn and the door is shut. 18 seconds to go. Left side. Worth gets down there for the bucket, lays it up and in. A foul call, a timeout called immediately by Tenino as Lance Worth gets his first bucket of the night.
Rocco's at the line. A big foul shot, and it's going to be 2 shots, super bonus time.
First free throw is short. Rocco's takes 2 big shots in the second quarter, 2 3-pointers, and that's been it for him tonight. The talented 6-foot junior from Toledo needs to add a free throw here. Second one is good. Now makes it a 6-point lead with 11 seconds to go in the front court. Colley steps into a 3, airballs it wide right, goes out of bounds. 5.5 seconds to go. Toledo has possession.
Okay, Sean Dillon now calling this. Gets no more fouls. The game is over.
All you got to do is inbound it. It comes into Rocco's. He stands there and holds it. Him and Jason King count it down. We're done. 40-34. Toledo is your District 4 boys champion with a victory over Tenino, 40-34. We're back after this from KMNT Country. The final tonight, Toledo, your district champ, as they defeat Tenino 40-34. And Bob, they denied Tenino their first chance in 10 years to cut down the next here with the district championship.
Well, I'll tell you, Tenino is a very, very good basketball team.
They are.
But let's give credit where credit's due. Scott Merzoin, the head coach of the Toledo Indians, bringing a lot of underclassmen to task this year, doing an excellent job. I tell you, not only is Scotty a class guy, he's a fantastic coach. And he really did something this year because I've watched him play a number of times. And Toledo is just a flat, fun team to watch play.
We got to describe what's happening here. You got all the Toledo players, the coaches, the trainers, everybody on the team. They're all standing at the midcourt, facing us towards the scorer's table, and they're not looking at us. They're looking at all the cameras, and there's probably 10 or 15 people all trying. No, wait, one more picture. One more picture.
Yeah.
Here's one standing right next to me trying to get a telephoto shot.
Well,
you get a good shot?
I'll tell
That's
you,
a proud mom getting a shot there. Yeah, nothing like that at all. They asked somebody else to join the celebration here. I don't see the net.
Well, that's Guy Buswell. Guy is the former assistant coach to Toledo, and this year he took a retirement, so they wanted Guy in there because he's been part of this program for a long, long time.
Well, the party is starting for the boys of Toledo, and tomorrow the girls are going to try to do the same. I mean, you think about it. During the season, if I'm thinking right like a coach and a player, during the season your goal, get into district playoffs. That's the first goal. When you get in, your goal then is win the district championship.
That's number 2.
All right, so then that means you're going to state. So now the goal has got to be win the state championship.
Now you've got the number 1 seed in the state.
Why not?
You've got the prime example going on. Now you're going to be getting a 4th or 5th place seed from another district. So you've got opportunity. It's the second round that's usually a bugaboo because now you're getting against the elite state competition.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
If you're going to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
And you're going to meet them in the quarterfinals.
You will.
The semis.
You'll meet them eventually.
I tell you, it's going to be fun over there, and I'll be front stage on court side. I'm going to go, Johnny.
Nice. In Yakima is where the Toledo Indians are heading, along with Tenino.
With Tenino, yep.
And along with Ani and Stevenson from the boys 1A.
Right.
Ryan Botaw now to look down here to the east end of the WFS Gymnasium is cutting the net down, bringing it down. And he's got a pair of scissors in his hand. He'll probably switch off between players. Yeah, Ryan takes one cut. He'll hand off to Jason King. And so the celebration will go on and continue for Toledo tonight as the Toledo Indians in Boys 1A District 4 Championship basketball action from WFS defeat Tenino. Very tough and feisty Tenino team. 40-34. The two teams had split throughout the regular season, and you knew it had to go one way or the other. And really, Toledo had a 15-point lead early in the third quarter. Tenino roared back and got back as close as they could, but Toledo.
Well, not being in the locker room at halftime, but knowing what Scotty's telling the kids, he's telling them, no matter what kind of a lead you've got right now or any time, that lead is not safe. You've got to play great defense. You've got to be patient on the offense. You've got to have great passes. Do not let down because everybody knows it only takes just a half a second, just a split second to lose your focus, and that big lead can disappear quickly.
So tomorrow afternoon, as we, I'm going to tell you the final here before I get too far. Toledo beat Tenino 40-34 for the district championship, boys 1A. Now tomorrow, the girls 1A, Toledo will be playing Fort. That is not going to be an easy game.
They split during the season.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun matchup. From Kelso, Bob Dow will join me again tomorrow afternoon with that game on 104.3 FM. And then tomorrow night, terrific matchup. Napa Vine 22-0, and the girls 2B will take on a 20-2 Mossy Rock team in the district championship game. I mentioned it the other night, Bob, after the Mossy Rock win two teams in the Central B League, 20 or more wins. Two teams. Same.
And I'll tell you what, if you've never seen two outstanding basketball teams battle each other. Now, the first time, to be quite honest with you, it was kind of a blowout. Napa Vines taking care of Mossy Rock. The return match at Mossy Rock was a 2-point game, and I'll tell you, that's one of the best basketball games you ever want to hope to see. And tomorrow night, no exception. Be here, be square, or sit home and eat that Dairy Dan ice cream
while you're
listen to the game, because it's going to be a dandy.
Yeah, it was. I remember that one up at Mossy Rock. That was a terrific basketball game. And as you mentioned, you weren't the only one. Coach Gary Biggers Jr. of the Detroit College women's team there in attendance. That was the best game you've seen all year by far.
Well, fundamentally sound. You know, you've got quality athletes. Now, Mossy Rock has got the veteran athletes. Napa Vine has the younger athletes, but both teams extremely well coached.
Yes, well coached, with Gary Stamper and Shane Stoops at the helm for the respective teams. Again, the final tonight, Toledo defeats Tenino 40-34 for the league championship in the boys 1A. Now, earlier on here from Chehalis, it was Onalaska falling to Stevenson 49-43 in overtime.
Correct.
Was that game. Nonetheless, Honey, even though they lost, they will be going to state as the fourth seed from District 4. So congratulations to Dennis Bauer and the Logger team heading over to Yakima, where you'll be next week.
I'll be over there. Got the best seats in the house, getting to work with a lot of quality people and watching outstanding basketball and feel every idea.
Nice, nice. Can you get a steak dinner over there while you're at it?
Well,
I had mine tonight.
Oh, yeah. Here, rub it in. Rub it in.
I bet there's a few good steakhouses there in Yakima you can visit.
Between gymnasiums, I'm eating hamburger, you're eating steak.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'll take it for now. I will. All right. That pretty much wraps it up in here. There's still probably 150 people here standing at the gym.
Come on, Kurt, don't savor it too long.